Hey folks, welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is Martina, and for my regular viewers, welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you this fish and tamarind sauce recipe today. So here we go. So I have here some sour tamarind. I had this in the freezer. What happened is that the initial tamarind in the shell, I had a whole batch. I made some tamarind balls and I made a tamarind juice. Now this is sour tamarind, right? And I had some extra tamarind remains. What I did was I shelled all of them, the balance, and I put it in a Ziploc bag like this, and I put it in the freezer. So now I can make this recipe. So let me show you what I do next. Okay, so I put some in my bowl here. I didn't use all. I don't really want to use so much tamarind, right? So I used about half of what was in the bag, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour some boiling water over this. Let the tamarind soak in the hot water for a good few minutes, maybe about half an hour, while I do all the prep work and stuff, clean the fish and cut up the vegetables. Okay, so I have some local fish here. I have it in some water, so I'm just going to add some lime juice to it. This is even if it's seasoned, doesn't matter. I'm going to throw this water afterwards. Excuse my neighbor's dog. I'm going to allow this fish to soak in the lime juice for a good few minutes, and then I'll season the fish and just leave that in there. Okay, so here's my fish after I clean it out, after it was soaking in the lime juice for a few minutes. I wash it out, so now I'm going to season the fish. And before I go on, I just asked my son, these are local fish. You can use any fish that you have, and this is a grunt, and he said this is a Margaret. I don't know if that's the right name, but when I do clarify that, I'll let you know. And if I don't get to find out before the end of this video, when I do find out, I'll leave it in the description box below. So let's proceed. So like I said, I'm going to season the fish. I like to start with some lime juice again. All right. This is some homemade green seasoning, a big scoop. Probably just add a little more. I'm going to add my all-purpose seasoning. It has salt, so I don't really have to add salt in addition to this. That should do it. Could add some black pepper. Then I'm going to use my hands. That's how I operate. I'm going to use my hands just to make sure. Oops, made a little mess there. All the seasoning gets into the fish like that. Stuff it into the center, inside of the fish. This is a fish tail. As you can see, I love the fish tail. And I'm gonna let this marinate for like 15 minutes. All right. Okay, so here's my tamarind that has been soaking in the hot water, boiling water. So now that the water is cool enough, right, I could get my hands in there. I'm just basically, my hands are clean, of course. I'm going to squeeze the tamarind like this. And I'm going to start with making tamarind sauce to go with the fish. I just want to do a shout out while I'm doing this to Emily, EC Emily. She just started her channel, and the other name to it too as well is I'm looking for some. Right, she just started her channel. She's doing very, very well. And yes, I'll leave a link for her channel in the description box below, so you can check out what she's doing and give her some love. She's a Trinidadian living in the USA. I'm not too sure exactly which state. I'm sorry, Emily. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I've completely squeezed out the pulp. I'm going to strain this. I don't want the seeds, I don't want the pulp. I just want the liquid. So I'm going to strain out this, and I'll just be using the liquid to make this sauce. Alright. Okay, I'm going to strain out the liquid now. This might be a little awkward. There we go. The smelly sourness of the tamarind. Is that possible? Alright. I don't think I'll use all of this because this is so sour and I will have to add so much sugar to get a nice flavor. But I'll see how this goes. And you know what? If I don't use all of this tamarind liquid, I am going to make a juice. Remember I told you I did a video about that to make a tamarind juice. So this it would not be a total loss. If I don't use all this liquid, the balance, I'm going to make a juice. Yeah, baby. Right. That is how many cups? About 1 3/4 cups of the liquid. Let's make it 2 because what's going to happen is when it simmer down, it should be less. So I'm going to make this 2 cups of the tamarind juice liquid. Okay, so here's my pot on the stove. I already added a bit of oil. So I'm going to saute the garlic. I have some garlic here. Let me show you what I have. I forgot to show you. Yeah, I have 3 garlic cloves finely chopped, yellow sweet pepper, red sweet pepper, about 1/4 piece of each, finely chopped, and the green is jalapeno pepper, a small piece that I chopped up there. So let's saute these vegetables quickly. This is the garlic here, and add the vegetables. Red sweet pepper, yellow sweet pepper, jalapeno. That's my choice. Give this thing some color, baby. You know how I like my food to look colorful. It smells so nice. So after about 2 minutes, I'm going to add the tamarind liquid. Now we're going to try and get this flavorful. We'll add some sugar, some salt, and I'm also going to add, this is some liquid from when I season the fish. So I'm not going to let that waste. I'm going to throw that in here. That is with some homemade green seasoning, and remember I had some all-purpose seasoning and black pepper and stuff. So let me put some salt, more salt, and sugar. Okay, so to start this flavoring process, I'm going to start with 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Of course, I'm going to taste some, I'll add how much I need after that, but that's just the base because, you know. Right, and then I have 1/4 cup of brown sugar. So while this is simmering nicely, what I'm going to do, I am going to clean up my kitchen. You should see my kitchen sink right now. Ha! Okay folks, here's the tamarind sauce coming along really nicely. I just tasted it. I added some more sugar, more salt. So I added another 1/4 cup of the brown sugar, so that would make it 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And I added some more salt to equal, total amount of salt that I added is 2 teaspoons of salt. And I added a little pepper, just to give it that spiciness, you know. So I'm happy with the taste right now. And I'm going to let it simmer some more because I don't really want so much sauce for the fish. And then I'll turn off the stove. So the next thing is to deal with the fish. Before I go on to the next step, I want to do a shout out to another YouTuber, another recipe channel. She just started her channel too as well. The name of the channel is Sweetie, oh, I may have forgotten it, Sweetie New York. I'll leave a link for her channel in the description box below so you can check her out, tell her that I sent you, and show her some love. Okay, so let me go on to the next step with the fish. Okay, so on to the next step. Here's my fish that has been marinating for a little while. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fry the fish, but I'm going to fry the fish. I'm going to coat it with some flour first, all-purpose flour, and then put the fish to fry. So the fish, I finished frying the fish, so I transferred it to a prettier pot. That pot was my old faithful iron pot, right? So I'm just going to pour the tamarind sauce over this. Oh gosh, look at that. And I'm going to let it simmer for a few minutes, for 3 minutes, and let the fish absorb all these lovely flavors. Then I'm going to turn off the stove. Okay folks, my fish in tamarind sauce is all done. So next I'll do a presentation. Okay folks, that's it for today. Now, like I said initially, I use the sour tamarind. Now if you don't have that and you could get access to the sweet tamarind, go ahead and use that. But of course you wouldn't have to use any sugar, or if you use any sugar, it wouldn't be that much. Yeah, and you flavor to based on, you know, you taste it and make sure the taste is to your liking, it's not as sour, and you know, you add the sugar and the salt appropriately. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, click the thumbs up button, leave a comment for me, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to click on the bell next to the subscribe button. In doing so, get a notification each time I upload a new video. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.